Animals that go mad under the full moon. The full moon, a celestial spectacle that has captivated humanity since the dawn of time. But while for us it is merely a beautiful event, for certain creatures, it marks the beginning of something much darker. Under its silver light, some animals exhibit inexplicable behaviors, as if an invisible force had possessed them, driving them to the brink of madness. In this video, we will explore 7 animals whose behavior transforms with the arrival of the full moon. From those that become more active and unpredictable, to those that seem to respond to an ancestral call, inexplicably connected to this lunar cycle. As we progress, each case will be stranger and more chilling than the last, until we reach a creature shrouded in the greatest of mysteries. What secrets does the full moon hold over these animals? Join us to find out. Get ready, because what you are about to see will change the way you look at the night sky and the creatures that dwell beneath its light. Number 7. We start this list with an animal that at first glance seems to have no connection to the full moon. An elegant creature, a symbol of nobility and strength, but under the moonlight it can reveal a completely different side. In the 7th spot, horses. Horses have accompanied humans for centuries, serving as loyal companions in fields and battles. But on full moon nights, some claim these majestic animals are not the same. They become restless, nervous, even aggressive. It's as if they sense something we cannot see. Owners and breeders have reported unsettling behaviors. Horses refusing to enter their stables, uncontrollable neighing in the darkness, or desperate attempts to escape their enclosures for no apparent reason. During these nights, their energy spikes, and it seems as if something compels them to move, as if trying to flee from an invisible danger. But what causes this behavior? Some believe horses are extremely sensitive to changes in light and environment. The full moon illuminating their surroundings could alter their perception, making them more alert and uneasy. Others think their ancestral instinct, the one that once kept them on guard against predators, is triggered by the intensity of the moon. Is it merely a reflection of their wild nature, or could there be something deeper behind this phenomenon? While scientists still don't have all the answers, these behaviors have sparked the curiosity of experts and horse lovers alike. And so, the 7th spot leaves us with more questions than answers, because in the end, even the most familiar animals have secrets that only reveal themselves under the full moon's light. Number 6. We now move on to an animal that lives among us, a loyal companion in our daily lives. But under the light of the full moon, something changes. We're talking about domestic dogs. Dogs have been man's best friend for thousands of years. However, full moon nights seem to awaken something in them. Something that, even for the most attentive owners, is unsettling. Reports of strange behaviors such as prolonged howling, inexplicable hyperactivity, and aggressive attitudes have surfaced time and time again during these bright nights. Some dogs seem obsessed with staring at the sky, as if the moon is calling to them. Others won't stop barking or howling, disturbing the silence of the night. For owners, this behavior may seem like an overreaction, but experts suggest there are real factors behind these episodes. It is believed that the bright light of the full moon affects dogs' vision and circadian rhythm, altering their behavior. Additionally, dogs have an extremely sensitive sense of hearing, capable of picking up sounds inaudible to humans. During the full moon, the nighttime world becomes more active, more animals move, more sounds are generated, and dogs may be reacting to an environment that feels more chaotic to them. However, not all explanations are so simple. In some cultures, dogs howling at the full moon has been linked to legends and superstitions, such as omens of death or connections to the supernatural. Could it be that these faithful companions are reacting to something we cannot see? If our loyal companions display strange behavior under the full moon, what about those animals that have always been symbols of mystery? In spot number 5, we step into the shadows to uncover how a creature that has fascinated and puzzled humans for centuries transforms even more under the moon's silver light. Get ready to meet the next animal on our list. Number 5. We move further down our list to an animal that, though small and seemingly harmless, has always been surrounded by an aura of mystery. With silent movements and eyes that seem to see beyond the obvious, its behavior under the full moon not only intrigues, but unsettles those who observe it. In this spot, we have cats. Cats, enigmatic creatures, revered in some cultures and feared in others. Their independent nature and sharp perception have made them a symbol of the unknown. But during full moon nights, domestic cats seem to behave even more strangely, as if something is calling them from the shadows. Cat owners have reported unsettling behaviors on these nights. Sudden leaps, constant meowing, and even unexpected attacks. Some hide, while others seem obsessed with the moonlight, tracking every reflection or shadow with their eyes as if something invisible is stalking them. Experts suggest these changes could be linked to cats' extreme sensitivity to their environment. Their night vision, their ability to detect sounds imperceptible to us, and their connection to their hunting instincts may all be heightened by the full moon's light. But for many, there is something more to this behavior. The superstitions surrounding cats, especially black ones, have fueled stories of witchcraft, bad omens, and connections to the supernatural. Could the full moon intensify that aura of mystery that has always followed them? Whatever the cause, one thing is certain. Cats and the full moon share a connection that continues to baffle those who observe them. But what comes next takes us to the dampest, darkest corners of the night. In spot number 4, we encounter creatures that turn the night's silence into an enigmatic symphony, synchronized with the moon's light. Get ready, because what you hear might surprise you. Number 4. We continue our list and move on to a group of creatures whose behavior under the full moon transforms the night's silence into a spectacle as fascinating as it is unsettling. They are small, discreet, yet their song intensifies until it becomes a true nocturnal concert, resonating under the moon's silver light. In the 4th spot, we find frogs and toads, masters of the lunar chorus and protagonists of one of nature's most intriguing phenomena. On full moon nights, wetlands come to life. A distinct chorus rises from the shadows, led by frogs and toads. But this is no ordinary nighttime call. It is a perfectly synchronized concert that seems to respond to the moon's call. These creatures, often unnoticed during the day, become the main performers under the moonlight. Their calls are not just an acoustic spectacle, but also a tool for attracting mates. During the full moon, the intensity of these choruses increases significantly, creating a phenomenon that has fascinated both scientists and those who witness it. Biologists believe that the full moon, by illuminating the environment, provides optimal conditions for frogs and toads to find mates more efficiently. However, this behavior is not without risk. Nocturnal predators, drawn by the sound, lurk in the darkness, turning their song into an act of survival as risky as it is necessary. But is it just instinct driving these animals, or is there something deeper in their connection to the full moon? Since ancient times, frogs and toads have been symbols of transformation and mystery in various cultures, often associated with rituals and omens linked to the lunar cycle. What is clear is that these creatures remind us that under the full moon's light, the natural world reveals behaviors beyond our understanding. But if you think this is strange, wait until you see what we have at number 3. What comes next takes us to the most dangerous corners of nature, where the calm of the night turns into a scene of tension and peril. Number 3. In the 3rd spot on this list is a creature that, under the full moon's light, abandons its apparent calm to reveal an even more aggressive and dangerous side. Its silent presence in rivers and wetlands transforms into a deadly spectacle, where the hunter becomes even more lethal. At this place on our list, we find crocodiles, the guardians of the waters that the full moon seems to unleash. Crocodiles, true living fossils, are known for their ferocity and lethal patience when hunting. However, during full moon nights, something changes in their behavior. These predators are not only more active but also more aggressive, as if the moonlight awakened a primitive instinct within them. In habitats such as African rivers and American wetlands, reports show increased crocodile activity during full moon nights. They often leave their resting areas to hunt more intensively, taking advantage of the moon's brightness to locate their prey. But what drives this behavior? Researchers believe that the full moon not only improves the visibility of these predators, but also alters the dynamics of their ecosystems. Their usual prey, such as fish and birds, tend to move more on brightly lit nights, triggering a chain of activity that crocodiles exploit to the fullest. However, crocodile aggression on these nights isn't limited to their hunting instinct. They can also become more territorial, attacking other crocodiles or even venturing closer to human-inhabited areas, making the full moon a time of added risk. Crocodiles remind us that under the full moon, even the oldest and most feared predators can become even more unpredictable. But if you think this is terrifying, wait until you see what awaits us at number 2. Number 2. In this spot, we find an animal whose connection to the full moon is not only terrifying but turns it into an unstoppable force beneath the waves. We're talking about sharks. Sharks, the ultimate predators of the ocean, are known for their hunting instincts and their ability to dominate any marine ecosystem. However, recent research has revealed an intriguing phenomenon. During full moon nights, these ocean giants become more active and much more dangerous. Studies on species like the gray reef shark have shown that their activity increases significantly during the full moon. Experts suggest that this could be related to tidal changes caused by lunar gravity, which alter the dynamics of their ecosystems, creating more hunting opportunities. But it's not just the tide driving this behavior. The extra light from the full moon illuminates the ocean, helping sharks detect their prey more easily. At these moments, their aggression intensifies, making them a true threat to any creature that crosses their path. The most unsettling part is that in certain areas, shark attacks on humans have also shown patterns that align with lunar phases. Is it just coincidence, or could there be something more to the moon's influence on these marine predators? So far, we have explored fascinating creatures, from restless horses and enigmatic cats to sharks and crocodiles that transform under the moonlight. But what animal could be even more mysterious than all the ones we've seen? In spot number 1, we find a being that has inspired myths and legends throughout history. Number 1. And so, we arrive at the number 1 spot on our list. An animal whose connection to the full moon has inspired myths, legends, and fears throughout history. Its presence in the night, accompanied by a sound that echoes deep within the forest, has left an imprint on our imagination for centuries. At the top of our journey, we find wolves, whose howls under the silver moonlight are as mysterious as they are captivating. Wolves, majestic, wild, and deeply enigmatic. Their relationship with the full moon is one of the oldest links between the animal world and human beliefs. But do wolves really howl more during the full moon, or is it just a myth? Studies have shown that wolves howl not at the moon, but to communicate with each other. They mark territory, call pack members, or warn of nearby dangers. However, on full moon nights, these howls seem to intensify, resonating with an almost supernatural force. What happens on these special nights? Experts believe that the increased brightness during the full moon may help wolves move and hunt more effectively, boosting nighttime activity and, consequently, the frequency of their howls. But stories and legends suggest something more. a deep bond between wolves and the lunar cycles, which has given rise to myths like that of the werewolf. In many cultures, wolves and the full moon are associated with transformation, danger, and mystery. From European myths about lycanthropes to Native American legends that see wolves as guardian spirits, these creatures have always been a symbol of connection to the unknown. The mystery of the wolf under the full moon remains a blend of science and folklore. What is certain is that its howl, amplified by the solitude of the night, evokes a unique sense of power and fascination. They are the true protagonists of moonlit nights.